Well, Amano doesn't actually make any of the in-game art. He never has. He only creates the concept art. Hey, what's up, Azrael? Why does it feel like it's been so long since I've seen you? I tried to burp that, but I couldn't get it. Dun, 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 dun. Another Naglamar. Ah, okay, so the most obscure game in the history of mankind he did the actual in-game art for. Well, no wonder nobody's ever heard of it or seen it, because that, like, that's obscurity. Oh, it's an anime. Oh, okay. Okay. I don't think that helps, though. How come I can't uncover the map on that corner there? It's weird. They have a cave troll. They have about 50 of them, at least. I'm gonna die trying to uncover corners of the map. Worth it? Maybe not worth it. Oh, God. Oh, shouldn't I just... That's better. That's it, 30? 30 health? Platinum mail. I've got better than that. Ow, 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 ow. Jewel Knuckles. Jewel Knuckles. Jewel Sonic and Tails. Pizza time. Oh, I already have those. What the fuck? What the hell? Literally can't even move. I'm just being juggled. Oh my god! You gotta be kidding me, dude. This is some big old freaking bullshit. God, I hate crap like this where you just get juggled with bullshit. It's not fun. It's annoying. It's aggravating. It's pissing me off. It's the most aggravating thing I can think of in a video game is to just like prevent the player from being able to do anything or touch the enemy, just juggling you around and freaking walling you off, man. It's annoying. Could really use a save point too. Oh, that's another problem I have with the game is that the knockback when you take damage is way too big. Like you fly, man, and it is devastating. Like that's part of the juggling is you just fly way too far from each hit. People say this is their favorite. Well, this is the first Igavania. This is the first Castlevania in this vania. So it deserves a little bit of forgiveness for its flaws. You know, that's fine. Like it's acceptable to forgive some of the design flaws in the game, and they improved them over time. You know, they made them objectively better, mechanically anyway. I think I've already been back to the library, yeah. But yeah, this being the first Igavania game, you know, of course people are going to be more attached to it, right? It's kind of like how most people's favorite Final Fantasy is the first one that they played. You're going to have the most, like, memory, you know, the most hype of all of them from this game. The rest of them are just, you know, oh yeah, it's another one like it. It's not going to have the same appeal to you, the same effect. That's normal. That's normal. True, I mean, I am playing the game blind as well. What's up, Access Zero? Alright, so I've been in here, we can finish clearing out the room here. Well, I mean, not everybody falls into that first Final Fantasy is their favorite. My first was 1, and it's definitely not my favorite, so... Yeah, Super Metroid is definitely one of my favorites of all time. And this does have a very Super Metroid feel to it. I'm pretty sure, like, as soon as I started playing it, I was like, there's no way this game is not inspired by Super Metroid. There's just no way. There's a lot of similar game designs concepts in this as there are in Super Metroid. I mean, you're free to play the game as much as you like, but I don't like cheesing the game on my first time play. I mean, if I figure out how to cheese it, great, you know, but I won't, like, intentionally just cheat the game. Dun, dun, dun. That's another thing, Fawnmaster. I think you're right, dude. The fact that the rest of the Castlevania, the Igavanias are handhelds doesn't really lend themselves to a lot of, like, people playing it, you know, and having a lot of experience. Yeah. I have only gotten, like, one spell, and I could tell you that I tried casting it a few times, and then I gave up because it's not really responsive. Oops. Wasn't this like the... I think this was the succubus room. So yeah, I kind of gave up on the whole spell thing because they kind of suck. Dark Metamorphosis! I only play original hardware, friend. Yeah. Original hardware, or not at all. So that basically means no emulators. The only time I ever use an emulator is when it's like required or the game is like really obscure, or there's some kind of special event where I need to use an emulator or something like that. But even then, like obscure games, like I'll just wait until I can afford it or something, or whatever. But yeah, a lot of obscure games are super cheap too because they're garbage. Oops. Hey, it's me. It's me. Man, I kind of suck. You call that a mirror battle? More like a mirror battle. It is but a mere battle. Look, listen. It's not my fault if the game designs a boss poorly and makes it easy, okay? And has easily exploitable AI, but then like inserts, quote, difficulty in the form of bullshit monsters juggling the ever-living crap out of you. Well, this is an interesting room. All these octopuses are getting really nervous, having really nervous farts. Oh, well, that'll work. Taco Sword forged by elves. That looks good. Oh, it's got a lot of length. Oh boy. There's such a high density of enemies that even with time stop I'm getting juggled. This room is obviously for his female concubines when he's out of the castle. Oh my god, that reminds me. I'm getting sushi from the octopus. I went to a ramen place. I think it was yesterday, and I got some takoyaki. And takoyaki is just it's like a fried octopus ball, and then you have like a little bit of stuff on the top with a little bit of Japanese mayonnaise drizzle on the top, which is fine. I took a big bite of it, like the whole takoyaki, and it felt like someone had taken mayo and just squeezed in the center of it and filled it up with mayo. It was so gross. It was so gross. It splurged up in my mouth like it was like full of goopy, and it tasted like straight up, it was just gross. I was like, what are you doing with this taco? It wasn't like, you know, like you know, octopus center kind of thing, like it should be. It just felt like someone took a mayo squeeze bottle and just filled up the breading and then forgot to put the octopus in. It just, oh god, it was so gross. It was really gross. I kind of want to fill out that map. But how? How would I get in there? Because I can't. If I turn it, what if I turn it and missed? Aha! Oh no, never mind. Man, how do I get in there? I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. There's got to be some kind of water immunity thing. You know, I did have an item to call the boat. Maybe I need to... My god, dude. Let's see. I don't think it was a relic, no, it was like a... Oh, neat. There it is, yeah, summon the oarsman. Don't know what that does then. If it should be automatic, if it's just on. Well, I guess I won't uncover that part just yet anyway. We'll figure it out. Some mayo balls? Oh yeah, man, you know, baby. Just love a big... these were kind of bigger, takoyaki. So like, I put the whole thing in my mouth, you know, it was a pretty big, like, it was a mouthful. And it just... like... Oh, man, it was not good. It was not good. Makes me reluctant to ever order takoyaki ever for the rest of my life. Oh, hey, it's Desu! What's up, buddy?
So, you've made it this far. In the name of your father, cease this foolishness.
Not while there's a breath in my body.
Then for the master, I'll feast on your soul this night.
Nah. Oh, that's cool. It still slows them down. Interesting. Oh, okay, sure, buddy. I have Vlad. That was a joke as well. 1 of 5 treasures, luck plus 10. So I got all 5 treasures then. Neato. Yeah, bye Desu. Bye Desu-chan. Desu got Desu'd. Oh, I need to,
This switch hasn't been pressed yet.
What's my favorite weapon in the game? I mean, there's not a whole lot of different weapons to choose from, but this one's fine, just like the sword. I kind of liked the dagger, to be honest. I'm usually not a fan of shorter weapons, but just the fact that you could go to town with the dagger was a lot of fun. Another power of Sire, life apple. Don't ask questions like that, Alexis. Don't ask questions like, did you ever get this thing, or did you ever do this thing, or did you ever get to this part? Because it's a loaded question that contains a spoiler within it, you know what I mean? So like, it's interesting to want to ask that question to get an answer, but like by saying it, you're like suggesting that there's something that I don't have that I don't know about, and it kind of spoils the game. So be mindful of that kind of question wording. It's like asking the question, hey, did you get to the part where so-and-so dies? And it's like, well, no, I didn't, but thanks, now I know. Thanks for the spoil, you know what I mean? So that one's not that big of a deal, but it's still a question type that I'm trying to warn you to steer away from. Nobody's gonna wanna have that question asked to them. That's why I warn you. No worries. I lost my time stop somehow. I don't know where it went. Spend a little bit more time grinding something just for me? Sure, I can do that. Ooh, Alucard sword. Nice. Well, all I have now is to get the Alucard shield or helmet, if there is one. I think there is, because it's an Alucard helmet, right? Nope. Alucard mail, Alucard shield, Alucard sword. That's it. There's just the 3 Alucard items. Alright, Alucard sword and shield. Alucard sword. Mother's family heirloom. Yeah, there's no Alucard helm. No Alucard cloak. No Alucard accessory. So that's it. That's all the stuff. Cool. Oh yeah, nice. To the void. See you later, points. The Sixth Sense twist ending. You know, I don't know, man. Never mind. Hey, Wells, what's up? Thank you, Chrono Crash, for the 456 yeets. Thank you, man. All right, this way. You know, I do want to replay Dark Souls 3, and Dark Souls are games that are kind of have audio cues in a way. They're rhythmic in nature, so having no volume could be good or bad. But I want to do a slower play of Dark Souls 3 because I kind of rushed through it the first time since it was like a blind race. And I didn't really explore a whole lot and try different builds. I just kind of rushed it. Isn't it, Jin? Isn't it, dude? Like, who asked that question? Especially in the way she does. Okay, this looks like... Would you ever fart in front of me? I just did.